BharatGen is building AI for India, in India, with Indians. Great AI can't happen without great research.
What is the business model here?
We don't want to just build models, we want to have real citizen impact.
Hi, this is Neil Shah, VP Research and co-founder at Counterpoint Research. We are at this AI Tech Impact Summit in New Delhi, and the atmosphere is really electric and very exciting because it's AI everywhere. AI is the elephant in the room. We are elephant in the hall, actually. So today I have a very special guest with me, Rishi Bal, CEO of BharatGen. So welcome to the show. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I would like to understand more about BharatGen and the journey so far. What are you showcasing at the AI Tech Summit?
For sure. So, BharatGen is a non-profit foundational AI startup that is partnering with 9 different academic institutes and is housed inside of IIT Bombay. So, to make it simple, BharatGen is building AI for India, in India, with Indians. And we're very proud of the fact that we're doing all of this together.
That's brilliant. And what are the use cases or applications you're trying to do? But before that, can you help me understand the stack which you're working on within the AI stack? Where do you work at and in the value chain as well?
That's a great question. So at BharatGen, we're very focused on growing the whole AI ecosystem. And let me explain. Great AI can't happen without great research. So without the depth of talent in the country, we're not going to be able to build the kind of AI that we want. So we actually have this consortium of professors and PhD students that are doing deep research, including on Indian languages, and they're publishing papers in some of the best journals in the world, right? And so we're very open about the work that we do. We publish a lot and we put, papers out in open source places like arXiv as well. That's number one. Number two, in order to build great AI, you need to have lots of great AI builders. And one of the things we're doing is we have over 100 interns, BTechs, MTechs, PhDs across these institutes that are interning with BharatGen. And that's in addition to the full-time staff that we have. And so what we're doing is we're building the next generation of AI builders at BharatGen. Number three, in order to do great data, great models, you have to unlock great data, right? And data is hard to get. Most people will crawl the web and settle for that. We're actually going down to primary data sources. We have teams at the ground level that are approaching publishers, newspapers, radio stations, and we're finding these old documents and we're digitizing them and we're actually incorporating them into the training corpus. So we're doing deep on the ground work to get that data layer. Number four, we also build models, right? So we've got a great stack and we can build amazing models. And then number five, we build the actual applications on top of it. So we like to participate in all of the AI building process because we believe that in order for India to be a great AI builder, somebody needs to contribute at every level.
That's fantastic. So you working across the stack at every level, which makes it very homogeneous and integrated as well. And you can control the quality, and quality is the most important thing.
Yes.
Hallucinations. But at the same time, at the bottom layer is also the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Can you talk about how you are solving the infrastructure puzzle?
That's a great drop point. We rely mostly on data centers that are located in India on infrastructure. And infrastructure is an area of deep expertise by itself. And we rely on our partners, including NASA and Yota and AWS in India, to actually provide us the scaled infrastructure for us to build this next gen AI.
What have you announced at AI Tech Summit?
Oh yeah, we're very excited to share that we're launching our 17 billion parameter model that supports 22 languages, math, code, reasoning. It's showing a lot of promise, but we're not just releasing the final model. We actually release checkpoints. So Indian startups and developers be able to take our model checkpoints and be able to customize it for their own applications. So now you've got a solid model that speaks all Indian languages, and now you can make it do the kinds of things that you want to do. In addition to this, we'll also release in the coming weeks benchmarks so that you can see what the performance looks like. We also release recipes on how you can actually fine tune of this model. So it's all about the AI ecosystem for us.
Correct. Since you said at the start, it's a non-profit, right? So but still you have to monetize to get the cost to zero almost, right?
Yeah.
What is the business model here for?
So it's a great point. So it is our aspiration to break even because we don't want to be taking taxpayer money over the long term. And so one of the things we're doing is we're building, in some cases, customized models for some Indian businesses. We're also deploying applications that are domain specific. So again, we don't want to just build models. We want to have real citizen impact.
Sure.
And real citizen impact comes through deployments that are business facing and citizen facing. But what's very nice about those is when you do those deployments, you can also monetize them and help defray the costs.
Brilliant. And the last point which I want to ask about, you talked about applications. So you have some first party applications which are a showcase for the world to see how to build applications using your stack.
Yes.
Can you talk about a few applications which are making difference?
I'll tell you about a few different applications we're doing. We're working across the government, we're working in fintech, we're working in education, we're working in health, right? In health, for example, we're looking at that primary layer of saying, how do we get patient doctor interactions that are actually streamlined? How do we get the conversation between patient and doctor into a medical record so that it's something that the patient can actually carry with them no matter where they are? That's a layer that we're partnering with one of the prominent hospital systems on, say with Amrita Hospitals, to say, how do we get this work actually out there? Let's take education. In education, you want to bring maximum value to the most students possible at the minimum cost, right? Now, in order to do that, you have to be able to scale teaching across lakhs of students.
Correct.
Now, one of the things that sort of holds up teachers is the ability to evaluate and grade the students, right? Because it's a lot of work to be able to do that. We're actually creating tools in partnership with the Kotak Education Foundation that will accelerate the creation of tools that support teachers using AI, right? We don't stop there. We're working in fintech, for example. We're working with one of the largest life insurance companies in the country to make your life insurance policy simpler, right? So if you ever got life insurance, you know that you get this long policy at the end of it, and it's really hard to make sense out of it. And so what we're saying is, why not make that document interactive? You can just ask questions. So wow, to that document about what did I just buy? What am I getting? I didn't do calls, right? Other we look, or if I pass away, who's going to benefit, right? And so these are three concrete examples of how we're working with the industry to actually educate the models that we're building.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.